tribe, hey tribe, hey tribe. Welcome back to Tribe Talk, where we navigate the wild ride called life in our 20s together. Like, guys, life is really lifing. And when we deep it, it's just like,
walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I remember when I was younger and I used to be like, I can't wait to grow up. I can't wait to be an adult, because it looked like those people that were adults then made it look like being an adult English. Being an adult was so fun and something we'd all aspire to be. I'm sorry, what? Like, like my parents feed me, they clothe me, they take me on trips. I don't have to think about taking myself on a trip. They take me on trips without asking. They pay my bills. I don't have to think about that. To then going into adulthood where they, like, it's not like they necessarily don't want to do these things, but because you've gotten to a space where you're like, okay, you know what, I'm grown now. Let me handle a lot of the stuff that has to do with being a quote unquote adult. Like, so I understand some people choose it and some people do not choose it. It just falls on their laps. But is being an independent woman worth it? It is. But is it worth it? And I think my independence extends past just like, it extends to my parents too. I think that's why it's crazy to me, because I don't ask them for things. My other siblings are out here asking them for A to Z, and I don't ask them for nothing because I just feel like, oh, I'm grown now. I should handle my stuff. Unreal. Like, unreal. I need to actually rewire my brain, because those are my parents at the end of the day. They should be spoiling me silly. Okay? What on earth is this? Anyways, guys, today I am talking on friendships and growth. I feel like friendship is such like a big thing when it comes to us navigating our 20s, because like I feel like in your 20s you lose friends and you make lots of friends. Some people might disagree with the making lots of friends part, because I've heard a lot about people saying like, oh, they struggle with like making new friends and all of that. I personally feel like, shoot your shot. If you want to be friends with someone, let them know. If they don't want to be friends with you, okay, bye. Like, bye, your loss. But like, if you want to be friends with someone, like, tell them and like navigate that energy, like feel the vibes. Like, you know when someone wants to be around you, and you also know when they don't want to be around you. So you read the cues and you take what you can take from that conversation. Like, at the end of the day, you aren't built to be friends with everyone. Like, of course you're built to be civil with everyone, but not built to be friends with everyone. So yeah. Anyways, I feel like it is so crazy how annoying and frustrating it is when it comes to like making plans with already existing friends, and then even like making friends on the outside, because like I'm a homebody, okay? So I like chilling in my home. I like my bed, I like my couch, I enjoy those things. Like, if my friends come around, I love it. It's like, come over. Like, let's watch a movie, let's do something. And the thing is, like, I don't know what it is, but when it comes to like getting ready, like let's say we have plans to go, I dread that process of the mental thought of going out. I actually love the process of getting ready. And then I love when I'm out already. I just wish that we could just skip the mental process of processing it. That's why it's good to just spontaneity. Like, let's just tell me what you're going, so we can just go. Don't let me think about it too much, because by the time I'm thinking about it too much, I'm making up excuses not to be there, not to go. And my excuses are coming in clutch when I'm ready to, say it. And it's just, and then I think another part of this friendship thing is like when, like, your friend, you're trying to make out time to see each other. Babes, it's not like I don't love you. I love you down. I promise you, if we're friends, if we are still friends, I love you. I think it's just navigating, trying to find that balance between work, rest, because you need to recuperate yourself. You need to re-energize yourself. You need to mentally like get everything there set and stable before you can actually you have to point to yourself before you can point to others, quite frankly. And for me to be my energetic, bubbly self, not be a Debbie Downer, I need my rest, I need my sleep. I used to tell my friends my Sunday naps were non-negotiable. Like you could not negotiate me not having my Sunday naps. I'm filming this on a Sunday, and right after this, I'm going to take off my makeup and go to bed. Of course, I have to do laundry, but laundry can be done later on in the evening. Like, can even stay up later if that's what it takes. But I don't know. There's something about like just find like whatever works for you at the moment. This is what is working for me mentally, in the sense that I can take my son, like even if I'm not napping on other days, like I'm working, I'm busy. There's a go. Monday to Fridays are usually go for me. No, like downtime. Saturday is like somewhat like go, but Sundays are like my days where like I can just like sit back, relax. I go to church, I come back, I can relax, I can do whatever I need to do, take my Sunday nap. So when you start looking at like your schedule and stuff like that, and then you're also looking at the other person's schedule to be like, oh, when can we link up? When can we meet? You're having to find out a time that works for both of you, the time that is not like you. Like, you know what, maybe I'm just overthinking it. I'm just over stressing about these things. But just call me an overthinker. Just call me an overthinker because, yeah. Like, why does it, like, why can't we just pick a date? I'm like, and then things happen. I don't know. I don't know how our parents did it. Parents, please let me know how you did it, because every day I wake up and I'm like, I have to go to work. You're telling me I have to work? And I'm just starting this journey of working. So like you're telling me I have to do this for like years and have children and provide for them? Oh, child. Yeah, no. Like this has to get better. I don't know how it's gonna get better, but it has to get better because we have to this can't be it. This can't just be it. Anyways, speaking on French, let's go back to the friendship. I feel like friendships are just like there's nothing like I can categorically tell you that there's nothing like having a group of people who are down for you and with you. Like they're there for you to support you, they're there to hang out with you, they are hyping you up. Now, I'm not talking about the people who they claim to be your friends but they don't support you. I'm talking about your tribe, which is what we are here. We are tribe, guys. Like the whole goal is to be supportive and like empowering, like uplifting each other. That's the goal. Like Davido once said, "We rise by lifting others," and I feel like that's the motto of my life. I rise by lifting others. Like it's just like building a community of like if it's like a girl group, like sisterhood, like where we can pray together, we can reach out, talk about anything together without feeling judged. Obviously, like they can give their 2 cents if you ask for it, but like you don't feel judged and you don't feel like, oh, they're gonna think this or they're gonna think that, because no, there's that level of comfortability that you have established with each other, which I think is very integral when it comes to friendships. I typically feel like I'm one of those people like where like I can when I like observing people, right? So when I see you, I observe you, I can see if we could be friends or if we could not be friends. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to be friends instantaneously, but like it's going to eventually happen. Like I can feel that it's going to eventually happen. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, honestly. But like they're just like those people that you know that if you guys were to get into it, like you would naturally gravitate towards each other. And then yeah. I feel like that's I feel like that's one of the amazing things about being a girl. Like I love being a woman because the amount of love. I don't know how it is for the guys, like when like the guys have their things and like they get on and all of that, but like there's just that calm peace you feel and love you feel when like your girls are down for you and they're supportive of you.
Hey, sister
Like I
girl.
remember when I initially started my YouTube journey, like I was not consistent. This is me trying to be consistent. Not consistent at all. My friends would follow up with me and be like, girl, do this, do like when are you posting? Like even I think like it got to a point where like people who I didn't even know were asking me when are you posting? Like people who weren't close to me. I feel like it just made me feel like, oh my god, like this is actually so cute. Like the fact that people want to build this tribe and build like it just makes me so happy. And these are women, mind you, like that are like talking to me about my YouTube channel. It's just like they want to see you win and they want to see what you have to put out there. Like they want to see your potential. And I love that energy so much. Like I feel like if we take a step back and actually build a sisterhood, like obviously not everyone is like I'm not saying like everyone is sisterhood. Like obviously like there's people you will gel with and there's some people you will not gel with. It doesn't mean that there's beef or anything. Like compatibility is everything. Like people get on and some people don't get on. But I feel like a lot of things that I've seen that a leading cause to friendship breakups, aside like distancing and all of that, I personally feel like friendships can work with distancing. Like even when there's distance, like that, I feel like that's a conversation for another day. But like I feel like yeah, I feel like we should open ourselves to receive love and not shelter ourselves from receiving love. I think like that's one of the biggest lessons I'm now learning because I think that's what cuts us off from connecting with the world, like connecting with and making new friends because we are trying to be protective of our space, which is very important. Be protective of your space because at the end of the day, like you don't want anyone to do you dirty and you don't want anyone to disrespect you and you don't want to you don't want to even like be the reason why you gave like you don't want to blame yourself for giving someone a chance to disrespect you, which I feel like it's very important. But I also think that it is also very important that you give yourself grace to also like open up yourself to receive love from people you don't know because there are so many people who have probably observed you and like they're like, oh, I want to be friends with that person, but they don't know how to approach the situation. So I think like I think like a couple months ago, I shot my shot at a girl, like basically wanting to be friends with her. And like so far it's going well. We haven't hung out yet. We are going to by God's grace. But I think it's just like reading the energy. Like if she doesn't want if she's like, oh like yeah, I want to be friends, but then like nothing else comes out of it, like honestly you tried. Like but like if it's a case where like you guys actually hang out and like you guys gel, chef's kiss, you would be so thankful. I think it just depends on the kind of person you are at the end of the day. Because like if you're one who would like open yourself to such opportunities, like it might work out. But at the same time you also don't want to open yourself to disrespect because that'll be very frustrating. No one wants to be disrespected. I think the key thing to take home today is open yourself to love, not romantic love. I'm talking about platonic love. Open yourself to receiving friendships because you don't know where it's going to end up. You don't know how, you don't know how, because I think one of the biggest things that every time I see that kind of message on TikTok, I'm always like, the message is, you've not met all the people who are going to love you. And I feel like that's just so unreal. Like, that's so crazy to think that I have so much love. People love me right now. Like I have so much like I have friends that are supportive of me. I have family that love me. But you haven't met all the people who are going to love you. It's so unreal. Because it's just like it only gets better. It only gets better. I just have to open myself to receive this love. And also, guys, don't be stingy with your love too. Give your friends love. Show them love. Support them. Like don't be the only one receiving. Distribute it. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you for watching this episode of Tribe Talk. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Don't be watching my content by yourself. Don't be stingy. Come on now. Anyways, guys, I will see you on the next episode of Tribe Talk. Who knows? Maybe sometime this month. If you have any questions, dilemmas that you'd like me to answer, or like me to bring on a guest to answer, or if you know someone who you'd like to be a guest or you'd want to be on a guest on this show, send me an email or a DM. You can find me at Tuyiri underscore on Instagram. You can send me a DM on Instagram. You can also send me an email at tuyiriu@gmail.com. Everything's going to be on the screen. So the email is going to be here and my Instagram is going to be here too. So love you guys and don't forget to subscribe. Have a great week. Bye, lovelies.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song.